Estimated numbers are in for the No Kings protest over the weekend in Eugene. For the city, which has seen its share of protests, No Kings could be one for the record books. Just days ago, the streets here near the federal courthouse on 8th Avenue in Eugene were a sea of people for the No Kings Day protest. Eugene Police Department says despite there being thousands of people in attendance and some concerns being expressed by local officials over potential escalations, the protests remained peaceful.
This community had a lot of anxiety. I had people reaching out to me days in advance asking me how we were going to be able to pull this off. I had city officials, elected officials concerned about what we were seeing nationwide.
Protesters by the thousands rallied and they marched through the streets of Eugene Saturday, a show of solidarity with those protesting across the country against the Trump administration, recent tensions over immigration enforcement, and threats of federal cuts to schools, Medicare, and other services.
Oppression breeds rebellion, and there's more and more people that are getting on board, and these protests are just going to get bigger and bigger as time goes on, I think.
Eugene Police Department was on hand in case that rebellion took a turn, getting people through the downtown area safely.
One of the really important outcomes of any protest is making sure we don't have pedestrian vehicle conflict. The officers that we saw that day were mostly there to help with that. Interestingly enough, there was an equal number of officers that you didn't see that were there for different reasons and more safety-related reasons.
Reasons that Chief Skinner says luckily didn't come up, as at least 6,000 people made their way down Mill Street to Broadway headed to Alton Baker Park. Skinner called the effort a heavy lift with recent protests in the hundreds, like the Ice Out protest last week against immigration raids and a Women's Day protest in March held to back gender equality. With the massive crowd Saturday, it was a concerted effort that Chief Skinner said boiled down to preparation and good communication that got the job done.
The 50-51 group that put this together stayed in communication with us. They listened to our feedback. They spent time being thoughtful about how they could have their voices be heard, but also taking care of this community. And so I think it was just a culmination of a great plan. We had plenty of resources. Saturday came, people exercised their First Amendment right, and then dispersed and had a great weekend.
The protest coincided with President Trump's military parade held to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army, which was also among the reasons protesters gathered.